I just want to say that I'm a huge, huge Rolling Stones fan, huge Charlie Watts fan, and it's very sad in his passing. I think he was the rock that kept the Rolling Stones together throughout all the drug years, all the problems, all the turmoil caused by drug abuse, arrests, and such. I also just finished Keith Richards' autobiography, and read that if you want to understand the craziness of drug addiction in New York and such. When they live there or passing through the states on tours, it's crazy stuff. And through it all, Charlie Watts remained the drummer of the Rolling Stones, this rock solid force, one of not the greatest rock drummers of all time. Listen to Monkey Man. There's no Monkey Man without Charlie Watts. You listen to Moonlight Mile, and it's like a Philharmonic style drumming. I mean, he just, without those drums and those songs, to me, if you just had a guy laying a beat, it's nothing. Charlie Watts was, from the beginning to the end, one of the greatest drummers ever to grace a stage, anywhere, anytime. He did say he's not, he said he's not a showman drummer, and he just wanted to be in a band, and that's what you want from a great drummer. As much as I dig the Rolling Stones, I became really disenchanted with them because I'm not a big 100,000 seat concert goer. And frankly, the antics that you get into, that Jagger got into when he decided to become Tina Turner or Michael Jackson or whatever, from the early days of the Rolling Stones, where he was just a kind of a cool presence on the stage, like a Jim Morrison or a Eric Burdon. It's twice I caught them in small venues where Jagger was reduced to just a vocalist, a front man of a band without the running and the antics and everything. And it was incredible. He was incredible. The band was incredible. Throughout the Stones' problems and drug abuse and such, he was the force that kept the Rolling Stones together. And I will always appreciate him as a drummer. I will always appreciate him as a great, great jazz drummer. I go way back with the Stones. First album was Flowers. Second album, Sticky Fingers, with the famous Zipper and Andy Warhol. And then, of course, the great Exile on Main Street, which was about tax evasion and the Stones living in France. Today, those are three of my top all-time greatest albums from any band. And Charlie Watts was incredibly influential in all that music. Jeremy Clarkson, the irrelevant English journalist and host from Top Gear, his comment after Charlie Watts' passing is really funny. He loves Charlie Watts. He I guess, was acquaintance of Charlie or a friend of Charlie Watts. Said he hates the Rolling Stones because one of the reasons, all the drug abuse and the fact that England knighted Mick Jagger, and I guess Keith Richards refused it, but Mick Jagger took it. And the Germans' comment was they knighted a famous tax evader in England, which was true. And he said that he always felt sorry for Charlie Watts because he made his living staring at Mick Jagger's ass. I thought that was very funny.